The other thing I'll say is, Greg was saying this earlier about every site's different, right? Well, there's a couple things that we should also probably point out. Whenever you're doing resistance to earth testing or soil resistivity, both of those tests are highly influenced by weather and ground soil conditions. So you need to make sure that my recommendation is rain within the last week, but not within the last 3 days. That's how I typically like to do it, right? I don't want, and if you haven't had rain in the last week, okay, is that normal for your environment? If that's normal, then okay, region, right? But if that's not normal and you're like, no, it's been kind of a drought lately, although let's wait till it rains and 3 days later we'll go out and test it, right? Because you want to test something that's indicative of normal conditions, not an extreme dry or an extreme wet. And a lot of people are like, dude, it's a swamp out here. We need you to test it now. I'd be like, I'm going to give you perfect numbers. They're like, that's great. I was like, no, that's horrible. Like that is, if you just want me to check the block, I can do this from my house. I don't even have to.
Don't even have to go outside.
Okay, so no, let's go out there and actually do it right and give the engineer what he's really looking for, because they need these numbers when they're plotting like their step and touch potential into their systems to make sure that they can calculate fault currents right. They have to set their trip settings lower, so they can lower the trip current so that way they don't build up as much touch voltage when they're touching something. So they have reasons for these tests. So we need to make sure that we're doing it.